everyone. I am the devastating Just Cause, and this is DJC Game Studios. Welcome to this wonderful, wonderful shifty edition, I'd like to call it. No, really, it is. Trust me. With this guy, this guy, had to see where I was pointing there. Look at this fan-made shirt. It's already starting to tarnish and crack and fade. Back so many years back, there wasn't your own Intellivision merchandise. You could maybe get an Astro Smash shirt. You might be able to get a Running Man hat. And that was about it. And then Sheldon Cooper wore it on TV. And, of course, everyone wanted the same shirt. But that's beside the point. I used to make my own t-shirts, and this is one of them. Somehow the sleeves fell off this one, too. I don't know what happened. That's another story all in itself as well. But today we're talking about none other than Las Vegas Poker and Blackjack. Anyone? Right? No? That's how I felt as a kid. Because that was the game we first got with Intellivision. And I was like, what's this all about? Wacky, right? No? No. Why do I keep saying right? Right? Anyways, Las Vegas Poker and Blackjack, as I stand over here in front of my empty shelf. By the way, starting to collect, had to open up a new shelf, move some stuff down, starting the Sears variants. I want to get I want to get all of those because I'm kind of stuck on my 125 unless I see a really big deal come around soon because, yeah, they're expensive. So I'm about here with my Intellivision 125, well, minus my homebrews section right here. Anyways, I'm going off the rails, off the topics, and all the things are getting way too silly. So yeah, Las Vegas Poker and Blackjack. I used to play that, get in there, and I just wanted to make the dealer mad. So usually the easiest thing to do is to play blackjack. Now, as a very young kid, I don't know how old I was, 8 or 9 or 10 or whatever it was at the time we had it. What was I, 1980? We won't say. Anyways, I would get in there and just push buttons, so I figured blackjack was the easiest because it was like usually over in, 2-3 hands. You'd like 1, 2, 3, boom, and win. And I just wanted to see the dealer get mad. But then sometimes he'd be happy when he won. But what's coming up for the new one? That's what we're talking about today on this segment of Intellivision versus Amico. Love doing those. Anyways, what are we going to see upcoming? I cannot wait to see the return of the Shifty Eye Dealer. The Shifty Eye Dealer is one of my favorite things as a kid. I remember going in there trying to do 5-card draw. I was like, what's 5-card stud? Is that a horse that plays cards? Isn't that what they call a horse? Or is that what they just call me? Need a drink of Tab. This channel sponsored by Tab. It's really not. They just discontinued it, so now it's nothing. Oh, it's amazing what you can find online. Expensive, though. $20 a case. What am I doing? Anyways, back to the thing at hand. At hand. A couple poker hands, anyone? With a bluff? What am I doing? Anyways, I'm getting off the rails again, and I'm very sorry. We're going to go back to, man, that space is just... You never know what's back there. Anyways. Like a Furby being set on fire, I was just as excited at playing this because it was the only video game I really had. I mean, think about this. Back, I played Atari at my cousin's, and then this poker and blackjack was the only thing. So for me to get in there and learn this, I came from, like, my dad's side of the family, cards. My dad played cards. When he was bored, he played solitaire. Everybody played poker. They played euchre. They played rummy. They just loved cards. Somehow that gene did not get passed on to me. I'll play some cards. Occasional euchre if I remember how to play. Sometimes I'll do some Go Fish. Maybe War. Maybe Uno. Actually, Uno probably the most I'd ever play. But back then, as a kid, I'd get in there 5-card draw, and I learned you had to discard and find matching cards and find pairs or 3 of a kind. And so I did a lot of learning of cards on Las Vegas Poker and Blackjack. To be honest, it's a really nostalgic nostalgic thing for me. So I cannot wait to see what the Amico has in store. I hope Shifty Eye Dealer's back and he's awesome and he's got different costumes. Maybe you throw a different hat on him. Maybe you put suspenders on him. Maybe you throw rose in his ear and he dances the flamenco. I don't know. I'm coming up with things that make zero sense, but I'm hoping that poker and blackjack becomes just as special as it was to me as a kid, even though it was like, to me, I thought this is going to be a boring game. What made those games or any type of card game was the Shifty Eye Dealer, and I cannot wait for his return. Right? How many rights was that? I'm on my 5th right. That means we got to end the segment. But let's see what comes to be in this. I cannot wait. Tell me no. Tell me now. Tell me no. Tell me more. Tell me something more. Wasn't that a song? Anyways, that's my 3rd anyways and my 5th right. So that means we are out of time. But let me know what you think in the comments. Is the Shifty Eye Dealer something you're looking forward to? Because it sure is for me. It's very nostalgia. I can't wait to see him get very mad and angry and or happy and very zen. So please, please, because I'm going to need it, like and subscribe. And we'll see you all over those internet sites with the stuff and the things and the next one. So much space. How did you get here? Are you even real? Guess not. Knew this place was haunted.